So, you're my fiance now.
I am that.
Yes. People, this is Amy. We'll leave last names out, because, you don't want anybody, knocking on your door.
Well, soon I'm going to have your last name, so...
This is Amy. She's now my fiance. We just recently got engaged. We could talk about that. We can talk about the story.
Okay.
So, it was your birthday yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
but the day before we went to, it's like a little vacation hub. It's like Eureka Springs.
Super touristy town.
Yeah, if you've never been there, it's pretty fun.
It's kind of like a town that's stuck in the 1950s.
Yeah, with like an outside mall. That's pretty much what it's like. Like, you can go inside, and almost every single shop is like identical. Like, you go in and they sell crystals everywhere. There's crystals everywhere.
It's a hippie town.
It is definitely a hippie town. It's definitely like walking into an earthbound town. That's what it is like. I
love it.
So, we start going there. I'm nervous the whole day because I know what I'm doing. We start seeing there is a get married here kind of stuff, and that's whenever you're like.
No, we saw that sign, and you were like, "You want to get married?" And I was like,
"Oh yeah,
what?"
yeah.
And then we see a van, and it's a minister's van, and I'm like, "Hey, look, babe, there's signs," and you're like, "We're gonna wait."
Yeah,
we're gonna wait. I'm like, okay.
We've been telling each other we gotta wait for a little bit longer for personal reasons, but knowing me, I'm pretty impatient, so I was like, I can't wait. So the day progresses. They have this train that does dinner, and I love trains, and I know she would have loved it. Like, the sights and all that shit would have been amazing. But come to find out, in these months, they don't do dinner trains on a Thursday. For whatever reason, I don't know. They just don't do them. So, went there, and they're only doing, regular tours. I ain't gonna be fucked to do that, because I want to knock dinner and the train out in one go. And, because the regular train ride's $50. I'm not gonna spend $50 for a train ride and then dinner or whatever. That's what I wanted, was a combo. So that didn't work out. Then we went to, I think after that, went back to the shops after finding out the train place was closed.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't do what I wanted it to do. Where did we go after that?
The Onyx Cave.
Oh yeah, the Onyx Cavern. That place is actually, that's a good one.
It was awesome.
Yeah,
the roads were horrible.
Oh my god, it was like that game where you're an outline of a tank and you gotta dodge the green spikes. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, yeah, you're.
I don't play video games.
No, she doesn't. That's a huge blow. I would say, okay, do you know the game Asteroid? You're a tiny triangle dodging asteroids. No. Holy shit.
I'm sorry.
Oh
what
my
is
god,
that on?
I proposed to the wrong one.
Oh, fuck off.
No. Okay. But anyway, the people would understand what I'm saying, because everyone knows this game. That's what it was like. The road said 40 or 50 down this road. That's never gonna happen on that fucking road.
Unless you want to lose a tire.
Yeah, I'm sitting dodging fucking foot deep potholes. These things were huge.
Those that road,
and they were everywhere.
They must not have been intended to.
No, it looks like acid rain or fucking a meteor shower hit that fucking road. Just that road itself.
My thing is, this is a road down to an attraction that lots of people, that they advertise all the way down the road.
If you want money,
and you're gonna leave it to go to shit.
Yeah, no kidding. What the hell's wrong with you?
But the cave was awesome.
No, cave was nice. It was 115 outside, and then you go down into that cave. It's like walking through a portal, a cool natural AC. It felt amazing down there. I just wanted to stay down there for the coolness.
Yeah, the worst part was coming back up and then having to go outside and go all the way up the ramps.
Yeah, no, we're too fat for that.
Yeah, that's true.
While we were down there, they gave us headphones to listen to the tour, and I was salty about that because my headphones weren't working. I'm into the boring stuff of like that kind of stuff. I love that shit, like knowing little things like that. I find it awesome. She could care less.
And I had the headset that worked.
Yeah. I should have just asked you to switch me.
And we panned for emeralds. That was the best part. That was so much fun.
It was like a loot box of gems. We'd had to pan our own dirt bag, and yeah, I think I got like 2 emeralds, and I think you got a couple too.
I just got a bunch of little tiny ones.
Yeah, you got a lot of small ones. I did get a lot of big ones. That Onyx Cave was the highlight so far. Then I think after that we went to the Crescent. After that,
yeah, we were gonna go find a little bite of something, just a snack.
Yeah.
And then we were trying to find some parking so that we could go and find like a little stand. And so we're sitting there, and that's when you told me that you had to tell me my present because
I had
made a
to.
bit of a mistake.
So okay, to go all the way back, this woman, not her. There was another store, and she didn't take a credit card. Okay,
cash
that's it.
only.
Yeah, it was only cash only, and I asked her, "Is Eureka Springs all cash only?" And she said, "Yes." That's a lie, guys. So anybody that wants to go to Eureka Springs, keep your money on your card, because everywhere took cards, even the fucking Onyx Cave.
You will want to have a little bit of cash though. Some
Yeah,
stores.
well, just a little bit. But there's ATMs all over the place. I should have just, whenever there was an ATM, because they were everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I take out most of my money off the card. So, and then everywhere else was taking cards. So I was like, I'll just save my cash and use my card.
Mm-hmm.
So now whenever we went to the Crescent, they were only doing online tickets. And mind you, the fact, they were being rude as hell whenever I walked in there. And I said, it's like, can I buy tickets for the ghost tour? And I didn't, he like mumbled or whatever. Like it just didn't make sense the way he worded it.
He just seemed super frustrated with you. And I didn't even understand what he was trying to say.
Yeah, it was confusing. He said something on the lines of like, "Oh, you have to buy this one to get this one," and that's all like I heard. I was like, "What the fuck are you even on, dude? Like, what are you on?"
Well, explain your plan. Explain your plan. Because they don't understand your plan yet for the ghost tour.
Yeah, the ghost tour. I was going to propose in the scariest part, and I was going to have the tour guide like tell me to get down. There's something behind me, and while she looks, I'm going to be down on one knee. And that would have been great and all, but he had to be a dick, and I just don't think it would feel right at that point, because all of them were being assholes. It just wouldn't feel... It would just feel awkward, in my opinion. Because I'm a very, like, if you show me respect, you're going to get the best out of me. If you show me disrespect, I'm a bitch to you. That's how it works. And, like, it just wouldn't make me feel comfortable working with people like that, because like I would have to talk to him about like, hey, I'm gonna propose to my girlfriend in the scariest part of the ghost tour, help me out, and they probably wouldn't.
That's why I should have stayed in the car.
Yeah.
See
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm pissed off because now I don't have the money, because the ghost tour is like $50 for both of us to go, and like I had the money in cash. I just don't have it on my card. Because the innkeeper chick from the inconvenience store, she inconvenienced me.
In a convenience store?
Yeah, she's the owner of the inconvenience store.
Oh, back to the convenience store. We went in there to get me sunscreen because I'm a redhead. I'll burn.
Yeah.
And so... when I went to the restroom, I came back out, and so I go to get in his bag to get my purse out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, he freaked out. I thought that he had, like, illegals in his bag or something.
No, I had the, I had the ring in my backpack, and I totally forgot, like, we put her purse in my bag, so whenever she, like, went in to grab some money, I just, like, turned around and freaked the fuck out. I was like, whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! And,
The lady behind the counter is like, "What do you have
Yeah,
in there?"
that yeah. And
Do I need to call the police?
And I told her it's a ring, you know. Like, and she's like, "Oh, you guys look amazing together." Blah blah. And anyway, to go back to the crescent, we're backtracking, which is fine. Whatever.
Yeah, bouncing everywhere.
Yeah, who cares? So I'm pissed off. The dinner train didn't work. The Crescent Hotel didn't work. And pretty much everything I had planned is like falling through my hands like fucking sand, you know, like wet sand,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So in the parking lot, I'm getting pretty fucking mad.
So angry.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was
walking
angry,
so far ahead of
anxious,
me.
nervous. I had everything going.
Keep in mind, I'm clueless,
Yeah.
y'all. Like, I had no
Y'all.
idea. Like, hey, I was born here. I can say that.
Yeah. Well, I was born in Missouri. I barely say y'all. I have pretty much I'd say northern, maybe.
You picked up all of everything in Chicago.
No, I wasn't there that long.
But yeah, he was
okay.
so angry, and
So-
I thought he was mad for other reasons. So I'm like, fuck. Like, I have to deal with his pissed ass.
My pissy pants. So she sits in the car. I'm thinking, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it right here in the fucking parking lot. Because nothing's going well. If I did it somewhere else, I guarantee you it would probably fail. So I grabbed the ring out of my bag, and while she's still sitting in the car, I get down on one knee, and she's like, you're joking. And I show her the ring. She's like, you're not joking. I'm like, no, I'm not.
And then I cried all of my makeup off.
Yeah, and the makeup looked amazing. Amazing.
I look like a raccoon for the rest of the day.
Yeah,
But that's okay.
that was bad.
Because my ring was
Yeah, it
gorgeous.
paid off. The ring offset the,
Right.
you gotta flex on everybody.
Sure, you don't have to tell me twice. Everybody's gonna be so fucking sick of me saying, like, did you see my ring?
Did you
Are
see
you
it?
sure you saw my ring? Did you get a good look at it? Look closer.
It's your right to flex.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Needless to say, I said yes
Yes.
while crying.
And we met on Tinder.
Yes, so for everybody who thinks that Tinder's just a hookup spot or thinks that it's stupid,
it is.
It is, but if you really want to find somebody, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like I want to say it's as bad as what a lot of people think.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, it depends on what you use it for.
So, yeah. I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people think, like, at all.
Mm-hmm.
I love... So, Tinder, we met on Tinder, and, like, people think it's a hookup site.
Which it kind of is.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It's whatever you use it for.
Yeah. Oh, cat.
I suggest if you get on there, you make it very clear what you're looking for.
Yeah. I mean, if you're looking for a hookup, if you're looking to get engaged.
To get engaged.
You know.
I want to get engaged right now. Like, if you text me,
Right.
you better be,
I
like,
want
you
that
better
Amazon
have a ring.
Prime engagement. 2 days shipping type shit. No, no, Tinder was great for a long time. I mean, I had a lot of bad run-ins with it, too. Like,
Did you meet anybody else on Tinder? Before me?
No.
No, I'm just asking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did.
Ew.
You see? I knew you did. You wouldn't like it.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh my. So, yeah. I mean, it's not a romantic, like, get to know each other, like, at a bar or some shit.
mm-hmm.
You know?
Well, I thought it was awesome. Like, it was so funny because I swiped right on you because your profile was Shrek.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
thought that
I
was
had
so funny.
So, in my Tinder bio, I had, like, the script from Shrek. And I think it's like the swamp scene.
Donkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was, dude. That got me a lot of likes.
Yeah, that's why I
Like the
swiped
Shrek
right
shit,
on
yeah.
you. Like,
So we have to thank Shrek, and we're committed to watching every Shrek movie. You know that, right?
well, I love Shrek, so I'm down.
Oh fuck me, god damn it, this is gonna suck.
Why?
I hate Shrek.
Well, you're fucking stupid.
I just meme it.
I mean it. It's a good movie, okay? Yeah, Canterbury. But yeah, and then
I
we
can't
talked
even
for a
remember
little
what
bit.
your Tinder bio was.
It probably had a lot to do with. God, I don't know. I haven't had Tinder in so long.
Yeah. Yeah, we deleted it.
I probably put on there
Like
that
one of the few that did.
I know I put that I love like SFX makeup and like horror stuff and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But did I text you or did you text me? I don't remember.
I think I texted you.
I think I swiped right on you, then you texted me.
Yeah.
And then like we called that night, and then it was like every night after that
Yeah.
we like talked on the phone
And
played messenger games while we were on the
Yeah.
phone.
And we did that for weeks before we said that we were anything. We did that for a while.
Well, I remember you being like asking me why we didn't just like date, and we had never met each other, so I was like
That's why we should date. That's why I said that.
No. Oh, and then the first time we saw each other was on. Well, no, that's not true. We met up at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Met the first time.
So, okay, this is pretty unconventional, but we were talking for a while before our date, and it's kind of cringy, but I did take her, and she met my family on the first date. So, but the story, how it went, because we were talking for a while, and she said that she never got, like, a real Christmas. And I said, I can give you a real Christmas. And, I thought it was sweet.
Yeah, it was the sweetest thing ever.
So she met, like, pretty much all my family
Yeah,
in
that was
like
really,
the first date.
That was extremely overwhelming, but I loved it. Your mom,
Yeah,
I
but,
can't
like,
believe...
you usually don't do that. Like, you
Who
don't show, like,
cares,
oh, this is
though?
the woman that I just now started dating everybody. Like,
Well,
it's weird.
we weren't even dating when I first got there to Christmas.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we didn't even make it official until later.
Like, I remember, because my family is Jehovah's Witness. They became Jehovah's Witness when I was 9 or 10, so after that, we stopped doing Christmas, birthdays, everything completely. So, that's why that he invited me over for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And we weren't dating at the time, we were kind of just talking. And I met all of his family. His family is amazing. I love every single one of them. And,
I'm just saying it's weird, like...
It was a little weird,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't want it any other way.
I mean, at least I gave you a heads up, like, hey, but it's all my family, you know. I did.
Yeah,
say
I
that.
was so nervous before that. I almost. I mean,
it's kind of a lot to put on for the first date.
I almost backed out.
Yeah,
of that.
I would have too.
But his mother, oh my gosh, his mother, like, first time meeting me, I don't know why, but she bought me all kinds of stuff for Christmas, like
that's
makeup
just my
set and
mom.
everything.
Like, she'll.
I was amazed. I was
Yeah, she
absolutely
doesn't have to know
flattered.
you. I just told her, like, she hasn't had a real Christmas in a long time.
Oh, your mom's
Like,
so
is she your
sweet.
girlfriend? No, not right now. We're just testing it out.
Yeah.
And she even said it was weird, but she didn't care.
Aw. Yeah, I was about to say, none of your family was judgmental about it at all. They, like, welcomed me with open arms. Like,
Yep.
I've never felt so welcomed.
Yeah.
It made me so happy.
Yeah.
And then...
And, like, you broke down on the way back home. Or at the house, you just started crying.
Yeah, because it was, like, the first real Christmas that I haven't had in forever. He just gave me my first real birthday that I've had in forever.
Yeah.
Like...
The Eureka Springs proposing. And... So we've been going out for 7 months.
On the 25th.
Yeah.
Because we got together on Christmas.
And that might be a little too fast, but, man... You know.
When you know, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, I gave her a real Christmas, gave her a real birthday, and I gave her a real fiance. Oh, look at that. See, full circle. Yeah, it was... I like the journey that we went on from Tinder to there. I am kind of ashamed how we met, but, I mean, you can't really no one's gonna have that perfect meetup story.
It's a little weird, but I wouldn't say I'm ashamed of it. Like I said, I wouldn't have it
Well,
any other way.
ashamed of is kind of harsh, but like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of awkward, I guess, I would say.
You have sparkles on your neck.
Some glitter.
Let the people know.
I have sparkles on my neck.
Uh-huh.
I just dived my head right into unicorn ass.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. Eat it.
Eat it.
The unicorn fart flavor, that's because I suck the farts out. I get glitter on me. Yeah, $12 an hour. It's not bad. Benefits.
It's so funny because I was talking to Nakia about the engagement and everything, and we were talking about how we met on Tinder, and she just looks at me and she goes, "I'm so lonely."
Oh,
I'm
God.
like, Nakia, I'm sorry.
Well, Nakia just doesn't like put herself out there as much.
She's a little shy, but I was
Yeah,
the same
she's
way.
very like shut in. But all it takes is like one guy to.
You gotta find somebody you click with. Like, I talk to plenty of guys
Yeah.
on Tinder.
Now
but
that's another thing we talk about. Like we are like
we're like
different.
polar opposites.
Yeah, like I
As
like
far as
video games
interests.
and geeky shit. She likes you're like oatmeal.
The fuck do you mean by that?
Oh fuck, I fucked up. You're like unicorn farts.
Okay, that you're not explaining how that is. You're just saying that I'm plain?
Well, in my eyes, because
You
you don't like the certain things.
Well, you like video games. I like books.
Yeah, see, now that's
I
different.
really like books. But at the same time, we are a lot alike.
Yeah, in some
Because,
things, yes.
like, I've never met anybody who's just as afraid of wasps as I am.
Oh my god.
I've never met a guy who I had to
I'm
kill a
big-
grasshopper
Okay,
for.
look, I'm a straight up bitch when it comes to insects.
I killed
like,
a
if I see-
grasshopper for this man.
If there's an insect that jumps or stings, I'm out. I'm sorry. Like if we're hanging out and I see that, I'm out. There's no reason for me to be there.
I'm so happy. There's no reason for me to do. I'm so happy that I met somebody who's not gonna bitch at me for being a baby because I want to go inside because wasps. And then
Exactly.
also like somebody who doesn't care for roller coasters. I've dealt with that my whole
Yeah,
life.
okay.
I
so
don't like them.
My phobia of roller coasters, I think it started from my aunt. So what happened was we went to Six Flags and I was really little,
Mm-hmm.
and there was the Indiana Jones roller coaster, and it was like
Mm-hmm.
blackout. Like you can't see it, and I asked my aunt, like, does it go upside down? I don't want to go upside down. She's like, oh, it doesn't go upside down,
Oh,
it
my
went
God,
upside
you
down.
Poor thing.
and it was dark.
Oh.
Yeah, and I
hate
think that's
roller
what I think
coasters.
that's what started.
I've just
my
always been
phobia.
afraid. Like,
I think it's because like I'm not in control. Like,
yes, yes,
I give it
I
up.
totally get that. Well, okay. Have you ever been to Celebration City?
Sounds familiar.
Celebration City. It closed down a long time ago, but
Oh
it
yeah,
was
yeah. I
it was
know
in
that.
Branson, and my dad always had passes for it because he worked at LaBarge in Huntsville. And
Mm-hmm.
they gave you passes, so we went every year, and I loved it. But we were in line for this roller coaster, and I was watching everybody riding it, and I just remember thinking like, I don't want to do this,
Mm-hmm.
but we were so far in the line and there was nowhere for me to go.
Yeah.
So I had to, and the whole ride I just screamed, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this. And ever since then I've just hated them.
Yeah.
We would go to Silver Dollar City and we would
So
be in line.
I think the way to do it is don't do it when you're really little. Well, unless if you're not like us, you're not pussies. Like, I don't know, man.
I just don't
can't.
get the attraction.
Well, no,
'Cause
I get
anything-
the like fear of giving up control and stuff,
Well, anything could happen, you know?
and it's a
like,
thrill.
You don't know who takes care and tends to those rides. You don't know
No,
if they
I
care.
know. See, for me, okay, so like you're afraid that it breaks down.
Yes.
Okay, no, I see. I'm not scared of that. I'm just scared of the speed
And I don't
the
like the
ferocity.
feeling, like, when you're on a roller coaster and it feels like you can't breathe, it's, like, pressing on your chest. I hate it.
A lot of people like it.
And then being chunky, when, you know, when they put the bar on, it's, like, so tight on you, and you're like, ugh. And you're, like, afraid it's gonna break.
Yeah.
I just remember being in lines for rides with my family, and I would just be watching the ride, and then when we get to the, front of the line when we're about to get on, I'd be like, I'm just gonna watch you guys. I have a tummy ache. I don't feel like it. Like...
No, I like the roller coasters scare me, man.
I don't like them.
I want to say another phobia I have is taking pills. I am so
Oh,
terrible
you poor man.
at taking pills. Like, I'll tell her, like, hey, I gotta take some ibuprofen. And it takes me, like, 30 minutes to get, like, 2 of them down. And, I mean, like, I can take them. It just takes me forever. Like, I
Yeah.
can take pretty much any size pill. It just takes me so long to get them down. But, yeah, dude, like, I can't do pills. What's some of your phobias?
Oh gosh, needles. I'm so bad with
Oh, yeah,
needles.
yeah.
It's like ridiculous.
And she wants to get tattoos.
That's different. If shots freak me out because it goes so far like into your arm.
Yeah, but it's a repetitive shot.
Yeah, but I feel like it'd be different for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I just remember like I went to the doctor one time and they wanted to draw blood, and I was sitting in the doctor's office and I started to panic. I was having a panic attack. And I ended up on the floor, like, crying.
Really?
I was pulling at my hair, like, I know I'm ridiculous.
Oh,
But
God.
the doctor comes in and she's like, what the fuck is going on with you? Like, but she gave me a referral to see a therapist for my anxiety.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Like, yeah, the pill situation is. I've had that for forever.
I remember that when I was younger. I feel like some phobias you have when you're little and you grow out of, and some people just don't.
Yeah. Like the pill one I never grew out of. The roller coaster one I never grew out of.
Yeah, I was told all the time, like, when I was younger, my mom would tell me, like, oh, when you grow up, like, you'll be fine. You'll be able to go on roller coasters, you know, you won't be so
Yeah.
afraid of shots. And now I'm like, when is
Still
that going to happen?
terrified, yeah.
When exactly? Can I get an ETA on that? What's something else I'm afraid of? I don't know.
You don't like spiders?
Yeah, but yeah.
I mean,
they
that's a
freak me
common
out.
one, though.
That's really common. I'm really scared of,
I don't care about spiders.
I get freaked out if I'm going to, like, a public restroom or something that I'm going to get locked in the bathroom.
What?
Yes, but hear me out. I was in kindergarten, and I got locked in the bathroom in the gym till the end of the day.
Yeah.
And they found me in there. And I was bawling. And they're like, how long have you been in here? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, a really long time. So ever since then, like, I'm scared that I'm going to get locked in.
Yeah. Oh, man. I had, like, an experience kind of like that. Well, I didn't really get locked in. But I fell asleep on the bus and ended up at the bus barn. That kind of freaked me out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I wasn't crying or anything. I just, like, why didn't the bus driver fucking wake me up?
Yeah, what
like,
the hell?
what
That's
the...
a shitty bus driver. Do you not
Yeah,
check
because,
all
like,
the
I
seats?
woke up, because I was laying down in the seat, and I wake up, and there's no one around. I'm on this bus. Well, I was locked in the bus. And I was looking around. There was, like, no one around.
How did they find you? Like, what?
Well, so they inspect the buses, like, before everyone goes home.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just sitting at the fold doors, like, waiting. Because I...
That would not... How old were you?
I was, fuck, man. That was in Norwood. So I think, like, 12... No, younger, actually, like 10. Somewhere
Yeah,
like
I am a panicker. If that was happening, I'd be freaking out crying.
Yeah. And usually a lot of 10-year-olds have cell phones, but I grew up poor, and I didn't have a cell phone,
Me
so I
too,
just
man.
sat there.
I didn't get a cell phone until I
Sat
was
there
14 or 15.
Waited. And my mom was like, oh my god, where were you? Blah, blah, blah.
I was locked in the fucking bus, Mom.
Yeah, Jesus.
Somebody sue that bus driver.
Yeah, no shit. But another cool bus driver, I told you this story. In middle school, this bus driver he's in a death metal band, and on the last day of school, he handed out his demo to all the kids, and it was dope. It sounded so good. I can't remember the name of it, because if I do, then I would leave it in the description, but I don't think I could find it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I think the band was called Apnea, like the sleep disorder.
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool. It's a cool name. It's a cool gig. And he's a bus driver. It was cool. But I think he was drummer or the singer. I can't remember.
So how many different schools did you go to growing up?
Oh, gosh. I went to a lot of different... I couldn't count them on my hand. Like, my family... We were like gypsies of the Midwest. We moved, like, everywhere. I guess that's just a product of being poor.
Oh, no.
As, like, you get you get like kicked out of an apartment, you got to move on to the next one.
Yeah.
So forth and so forth.
I guess you grew up a little bit more poor than I.
Yeah.
But I mean, I grew up in Huntsville, tiny town, and like the boonies. So yeah, I lived there all my life. I went to that school all my life. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a tiny town.
Like, you saw my high school, itty frickin' bitty.
Yeah, it looks like a elementary school. Like
the elementary school is bigger than our high school.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. How does that? Okay. What was I on about? Oh, we moved around a lot. I lived in Texas, most of Missouri, Arkansas, Chicago, and that's about it. But we pretty much like moved all over the place in southern Missouri. That's pretty much where we stayed.
Cool, though. Like, that you got to see different places and stuff.
Yeah, but I think it fucked me up too. Like,
yeah.
I could never get like
Stable.
keep friends, or because like I really don't have any friends like that I can call anytime and be like, hey, what's up, man? I mean, now I do, but like, because I'm a pretty outgoing. I think that's why I'm like outgoing. Like, I like talking to people, is because of that. Like, I move around a lot, so that's helped with just like talking to people. But establishing like connections is, I'd say, pretty difficult for me because of that. Yeah, or like a stable connection with somebody. Right. That's probably why I was so quick to engage and destroy.
You got engaged
ring
to me, and now you're gonna destroy my life.
Exactly.
Oh no.
I'm gonna destroy your credit score.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, sorry. Now, so you stayed in Huntsville, so you're like a homegrown, Huntsville-grown woman.
Yeah, well, I've tried to, like, you heard the y'all, like, it's in me.
Yeah.
But I've tried, like, I remember when I was, like, 12 or 13 or something, I was like, I don't want to be Southern.
Give them a little history lesson about Huntsville. Huntsville's notoriously racist as fuck.
Well, it's a little Southern town, and like, everybody just wants to keep it how it is. Nobody wants it to grow. Nobody wants it to
It's not as bad
flourish.
as Harrison.
No, it's not as bad as Harrison.
If you're black or any other ethnicity,
stay away from Harrison.
Yeah, do not go to Harrison. They got the KKK home base there. And for whatever reason, they just let them be there. Like, I couldn't live in that town.
But I don't know how I'd give you a history lesson on Huntsville. I mean...
No, I know. I was just saying on the...
Yeah, it's just like a tiny southern town. Everybody knows everybody.
Like, what's the best place to go in Huntsville?
God, there's... Like, what do you want to do?
I'm bored. What do I do in Huntsville?
Go to Walmart and hang out with your friends at Walmart.
Oh.
That's what I did growing up.
That's your mall?
We went to the Walmart that was connected to the Harps. It was a double.
Yeah, see, I never have heard about
that.
The
babyest
all my
Walmart.
days.
Yeah, it was like a building about as big as our current Walmart.
Yeah.
But it was split in half down the middle, and on this side was Harps, and on this side was Walmart. And once Walmart moved to, like, out by my house, like, by the bypass and everything, like, Harps is dead. I think they're gonna go out of business.
Yeah, because they don't have the Walmart there.
Right. But, like, if you want to have fun, I mean, we have the vape shop, which is where all the methies hang out. But,
as you will.
yeah, there's really nothing to do. They've talked about opening up, like a convention center, I think they called it. Just something where, like, the kids can go and play games and stuff. Because since we don't have anything to do, all the kids are getting into drugs. Because they have nothing to do.
It's depressing.
So they're like, oh, yeah, let's do crack. Like, it's not good. And that's why, like, we've had so many different people come into the high school to try to fix it. Because they've had so many drug busts at our high school. It's unreal. Like, finding meth in lockers.
See, that's the thing. Is, like, every town's got to have something to do, or you're going to have a drug problem.
Right, because we have to come out here to do anything.
Yeah. Fayetteville, and no one... A lot of people don't have that kind of money to drive down here all the time.
Exactly. Especially down there.
So, yeah, the drugs are pretty rampant down there. It's pretty bad. Oh, kitty cat.
She's trying to get behind the curtain.
Oh, well. So, yeah, that's... We can keep this podcast short if you want.
Let's go play our game.
we're gonna go play our game. This is just a short little snippet. About 40 minutes. It's not bad.
Just engaged.
Yeah, just engaged. Happily about to be married.
Ooh, let's tell them about our wedding idea. So we want to get married on Halloween. I want to get married on Halloween. I don't know if you want to, but
No, I don't care.
We're gonna.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let you have your costume idea. I've already decided.
So this idea is fucking amazing. I don't care what anybody says. So for Halloween, because it's gonna be on Halloween, I suggested the idea that everyone dresses up in costumes. Because I thought that'd be fucking awesome.
I just don't want the people in the wedding to be in costumes. I want us to be still dressed nice.
So like
and
all
elegant.
the bridesmaids. And
yeah, bridesmaids, best man, us. Like,
yeah,
we're gonna be dressed normally. I want to let everybody know.
That would work better because we would stand out.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody else would be all goofy in their costumes.
See, and you're hating on my idea. Now
I like
awesome.
it now. And I like that idea because no bitch can, like, dress in white and try to, like... Well, I'm going to be in a black dress.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, unconventional
wedding.
wedding.
The color is going to be black and dark red and
You
purple.
wanted the orange, so,
I mean,
we're going to...
purple.
You want purple?
I love purple.
We can do purple.
I think purple would work with that. Because everything else is so dark. Have, like, a nice, bright purple.
I want to have it, like, almost like in the forest. I want it to look like, as soon as you step into my wedding, you feel enchanted.
Yeah.
Like, I want to have fairy lights all up in the trees. Like, I can't wait. And I think we're going to be able to do it on a budget. Because me and Haley are super crafty. I think that we can make it look really nice.
Yeah. Well.
Anywho.
That's about it.
That's a wrap.
Alright, I gotta clean up this nasty ass house, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I don't really like to say that, honestly. Like, I hate when people say that.
Give it a like down below. Hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, and then, like, they're just listing fucking 1,000 things that you have to do. It's like,
that you already know how to do.
That doesn't make me want to do those things. You ordering me around. We got fucking cats in here just climbing in my mountain of clothes. I gotta clean up my room, man. Like, they make me feel so self-cautious about my cleaning, my cleanliness. Alright. How would we end this? I love you.
Oh my god, I love you.
It's over.